Hello students, this is Priyanka Kulkarni. Today I will explain transpose of a matrix. Let us see the definition. Transpose of a matrix. If A be an M by N matrix, then the matrix obtained by interchanging the rows and columns of A is called transpose of A. That is, to find the transpose of a given matrix A, we simply interchange the rows and columns of A. Let us look at the following example. Here, matrix A is of order 3 by 2. Now, to find the transpose of this matrix, we simply interchange the rows and columns of the matrix A. Interchanging rows and columns of the matrix means, here, the elements lying in the rows of A are written in the columns of transpose of matrix A. Similarly, the elements of columns of the matrix A are written in the rows of the transpose of matrix A. Now observe here, the first row of the matrix A contains two elements 3 and 5. We write the same elements as the elements of first column in the transpose of the matrix A. The second row elements root 3, 1 are written as the elements of second column in the transpose of A. The elements of third row of A are written as the elements of third column of A in the transpose matrix. Similarly, you can observe here the elements of first column of A are written as the elements of first row of transpose of A, and elements of second column of A are written as the elements of second row of transpose of A. Observe here, we are just interchanging the rows into columns and column into row. We are not changing the elements here. We are not interchanging the elements. That is, the first element of the second column of A is again a first element itself, but it is written in second row of transpose of A. The second element of second column of A is written as second element of second row of A. Here we are just changing the words column and row. The position of the element in the particular row or column remains same. Third element minus 1 by 5 of second column of A is written as third element of second row of transpose of A. The matrix obtained after interchanging the rows and columns is called transpose of the given matrix A. Also observe here, matrix A is of order 3 by 2. Then the transpose of this matrix will be of order 2 by 3. Here the order of the matrix get reversed in the transpose. The transpose of the matrix A is denoted by A dash or A raised to T. Here A raised to T is read as A transpose or transpose of A. Let us look at another example. Let A be a matrix containing elements 1, 2, 3. Here the matrix A is of order 3 by 1. Now let us find the transpose of this matrix. The transpose of this matrix is a matrix A dash. Here the order of the transpose of the matrix will be reverse of order of matrix A. Matrix A has the order 3 by 1. Then A dash will have the order 1 by 3. That is only one row, 3 columns. Let us write the elements. Element of first row of A is written in the first column of A dash. Element of second row of A is written in the second column of A dash. Element of third row is written in the third column of A dash. Now this is a transpose of the matrix A. Matrix A has 3 rows 1 column, but its transpose A dash have only 1 row 3 columns. Also you can observe here the elements of first column of A are the elements of first row of A dash. In this way we find the transpose of a matrix. Let us look at some of the properties of transpose of the matrices. Properties of transpose of the matrices. For any matrices A and B of suitable order. Suitable orders means here depending on the property and particular example, we choose the order of the matrices A and B. We have A dash whole dash equal to A. We already know that A dash is the transpose of matrix A. A dash whole dash means transpose of A. Taking the transpose of a given matrix 2 times will result with the same matrix A. Therefore, A dash whole dash is equal to matrix A itself. Second property, K A whole dash is equal to K A dash. That is, multiplying K to a matrix A and taking its transpose will be equal to multiplying K to matrix A dash. That is, multiplying K to transpose of A. Both these matrices are equal. Here K is a constant. Multiplying K to the matrix is nothing but multiplying scalar value to the matrix. That is, multiply K to each of the elements of the matrix. We can understand these properties by solving examples. We will discuss the examples further. First I will read the properties. Third property, A plus B whole dash is equal to A dash plus B dash. That is, transpose of A plus B is equal to transpose of A plus transpose of B. Fourth property, AB whole dash is equal to B dash into A dash. Transpose of AB is equal to transpose of B into transpose of A. We know that multiplication of matrices is not commutative. So here B dash A dash is not equal to A dash B dash always. Here the transpose of any matrix is again a matrix. So B dash into A dash is the product of two matrices B dash and A dash. Hence the multiplication of matrices is not commutative. This is not always equal to A dash into B dash. Therefore, always AB whole dash is equal to B dash into A dash. We cannot write this as equal to A dash into B dash. Let us solve some example on this. We have matrix A of order 2 by 3 and matrix B is of order 2 by 3. Now we have to verify that A dash whole dash equal to A, first property of transpose of a matrix. A plus B whole dash equal to A dash plus B dash, third property of transpose of matrix. KB whole dash equal to KB dash, where K is any constant, second property of transpose of matrices. Let us prove first one. For the first one, we have to find A dash whole dash. For that, first I will find A dash. We have matrix A of order 2 by 3. Then the transpose of the matrix A is again a matrix A dash, and the order of this A dash will be the reverse of order of A. A has the order 2 by 3 means its transpose will have the order 3 by 2. that is 3 rows and 2 columns. Elements of first row of A are written as the elements of first column of A dash. Elements of second row of A are written as the elements of second column of A dash. In the second row of A, we have the element 4, 2 and 0. Those elements are written in the second column of A dash, that is 4, 2, 0 are the elements of second column of A dash. This is the transpose of A. Now we have to find A dash whole dash, that is transpose of A dash. Transpose of A dash means here we already have the matrix A dash. We find the transpose of this matrix by interchanging the rows and columns of the matrix A dash. Here A dash has the order 3 by 2. Then its transpose will have the order 2 by 3. The order get reversed. The first row of A dash will be written in the first column of transpose of A dash. The second row elements of A dash will be written as the elements of second column of transpose of A dash. Third row elements of A dash are written in the third column of A dash whole dash. Also you can observe here, elements of first column of A dash are the elements of first row of A dash whole dash. Elements of second column of A dash are the elements of second row of A dash whole dash. This matrix is transpose of A dash. Now you can observe here, the order of A dash whole dash is 2 by 3, which is same as the order of A. And observe the elements. The elements of A dash whole dash are equal to the elements of A. So by the definition of equality of matrices, we say that A dash whole dash is equal to matrix A. Also it is easy to understand that interchanging rows and columns of any matrix 2 times will give the same matrix. Therefore A dash whole dash is always equal to matrix A. This proves the first property. For the next one, A plus B whole dash is equal to A dash plus B dash. First we consider the LHS, that is we find A plus B whole dash. To find A plus B whole dash, first we find the sum of the matrices A and B, and then we take the transpose of A plus B. Yes. Here we have two matrices A and B. A plus B is the sum of two matrices, and we know that sum of two matrices is again a matrix which is obtained by adding the corresponding elements of A and B. So to find the elements of this, we add the corresponding elements of A and B. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is the first element of A plus B. Root 3 plus of minus 1 is root 3 minus 1. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. 0 plus 4 is 4. This is the matrix A plus B, and it is of order 2 by 3. Now let us find the transpose of this A plus B, that is A plus B whole dash. The order of this matrix A plus B whole dash will be the reverse of order of A plus B. Here A plus B has the order 2 by 3, then A plus B whole dash will have the order 3 by 2. That is 3 rows, 2 columns. The first row of A plus B is written in the first column of A plus B whole dash. The elements of second row of A plus B are written in the second column of A plus B whole dash. Also you can observe here, Elements of first column of A plus B are the elements of first row of A plus B whole dash here. Elements of second column of A plus B are the elements of second row of A plus B whole dash. Elements of third column of A plus B are elements of third row of A plus B whole dash. This is the matrix A plus B whole dash. We have determined the LHS of the second property. Now we find the RHS. That is, we find A dash plus B dash. For that, first let us find A dash and B dash. A dash is transpose of the matrix A. Here we have matrix A. Matrix A is of order 2 by 3. Then A dash will be of order 3 by 2. Elements of first row of A are written in the first column of A dash. In the first row we have 3, root 3 and 2 in the matrix A. Those elements are written in the first column of A dash. Elements of second row of A are 4, 2 and 0. These elements 4, 2, 0 are written in the second column of A dash. So this is the transpose of the matrix A. Next, for B dash, the matrix B is of the order 2 by 3. Then matrix B dash will be of order 3 by 2. The first row of B contains elements 2, minus 1 and 2. We write the same elements in the first column of B dash. 2, minus 1, 2. Second row of B contains the elements 1, 2, 4. We write these elements in the second column of B dash. Now, this is the matrix B dash. Yes. For the RHS of this property, we have to find A dash plus B dash. That is, sum of the two matrices A dash and B dash. Let us add these two matrices. A dash plus B dash is equal to the sum of two matrices A dash and B dash, whose elements are obtained by adding the corresponding elements of A dash and B dash. 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, root 3 plus of minus 1 is root 3 minus 1, 2 plus 2, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 0 plus 4 is 4. This is the matrix A dash plus B dash. Now let us compare this matrix with A plus B whole dash. The order of A plus B whole dash is 3 by 2. The order of A dash plus B dash is also 3 by 2. And also compare the elements. The elements of A dash plus B dash are equal to the elements of A plus B whole dash. Therefore, we conclude that A plus B whole dash equal to A dash plus B dash. We have verified the second property also. Next, for the third one, first let us find the LHS, that is KB whole dash. To find this KB whole dash, first we have to find the matrix K into B. Here K is a constant. K into B will be obtained by multiplying the constant K to each of the elements of matrix B. Observe here. Let us verify the last property of transpose of matrices, that is AB whole dash is equal to B dash A dash by an example. Here we have two matrices A and B. We have to verify the property AB whole dash equal to B dash A dash for these two matrices. For that, first we find the LHS, that is AB whole dash. To find AB whole dash, first we find the matrix AB and then we take its transpose. AB is the product of matrices A and B. Matrix A is of order 3 by 1. Matrix B is of order 1 by 3. We know the condition for multiplication, that is, number of columns of A should be equal to number of rows of second matrix B. Here, these matrices are satisfying the condition for multiplication, hence we can find the product of A and B. And the product of A and B will be again a matrix of order 3 by 3, number of rows of A by number of columns of B. The elements of this matrix AB are obtained by multiplying rows of A with the columns of B. To obtain the elements of first row, we consider first row of A and multiply this first row with each of the columns of B. Let us find the elements. For the first element, that is element lying in first row, first column, we consider first row of A and first column of B. Multiply them element wise. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 is the first element of matrix AB. For the second element, that is element lying in first row, second column, we consider first row of A and second column of B. Multiply them element wise. 1 into 2 is 2. 2 is the second element of matrix AB. For the third element lying in first row, third column, consider first row of A, third column of B. Multiply them element wise. 1 into 1 is 1. We have determined all elements of first row of AB. Next, to find second row of AB, we consider second row of A and multiply second row of A with each of the columns of matrix B. For the first element of second row of AB, that is element lying in second row, first column, we consider second row of A and first column of B. Multiply them element wise. Minus 4 into minus 1 is plus 4. For the next element lying in second row, second column, we consider second row of A, second column of B. Multiply them element wise. Minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. For third element of second row, that is element lying in second row, third column, we consider second row of A, third column of B. Multiply them. Minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. We have determined all elements of second row of matrix AB. Next, for the third row, we consider third row of A and multiply this third row with each of the columns of B. For the first element of third row of AB, that is element lying in third row, first column, we consider third row of A and first column of B. Multiply them element wise. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. For the next element lying in third row, second column, consider third row of A and second column of B. Multiply them. 3 into 2 is 6. For the last element lying in third row, third column, consider third row of A, third column of B. Multiply them. 3 into 1 is 3. These are the elements of the matrix AB. Now, the LHS of the given statement is AB whole dash. That is, we have to find the transpose of the matrix AB. The transpose of the matrix AB is again a matrix with the order 3 by 3. That is, order of AB dash is the reverse of order of AB. Here, matrix AB has equal number of rows and columns, then AB whole dash will also be having same number of rows and columns. And the elements of this matrix AB whole dash are obtained by interchanging rows and columns of matrix AB. The elements of first row of matrix AB are written as the elements of first column. Minus 1, 2, 1 are the elements of first row. The same elements are written as the elements of first column in AB whole dash. You can also consider it as we just shift the entire row into a first column. Similarly, for second row, AB, second row elements of AB, 4 minus 8 minus 4 are written as the elements of second column of AB whole dash. Again here we are shifting entire second row into second column. The elements of third row of AB are written in the third column of AB whole dash. This matrix is transpose of AB. We have determined the LHS of the given equation. Next, for the RHS, we have to find B dash and A dash first, and then we find the product of B dash and A dash. For A dash, we have the matrix A of order 3 by 1, 3 rows and 1 column. Then its transpose A dash will be of order 1 by 3. Matrix of order 1 row 3 column. And the elements of the column of A are written as the elements of row of A dash. This is the matrix A dash. For B dash, the order of the matrix B is 1 by 3. 1 row, 3 column. Then the order of its transpose will be 3 by 1. The elements of row of B are written as the elements of column of B dash. This is the matrix B dash. Now the RHS of the equation is B dash into A dash. So we multiply the matrices B dash and A dash. To find the product of B dash and A dash, the condition is number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. B dash have the order 3 by 1 and the order of A dash is 1 by 3. Number of columns of B dash is equal to number of rows of A dash. These matrices are satisfying the condition of multiplication of matrices. So we can find their product. Their product will be again a matrix B dash A dash with the order 3 by 3. Number of rows of B dash by number of columns of A dash. Now let us find the elements of B dash A dash. For the first element, that is element lying in first row, first column, we consider first row of B dash, first column of A dash, multiply them element wise. Minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. For the second element, element lying in first row, second column, consider first row of B dash, second column of A dash. Minus 1 into minus 4 is plus 4. For the third element, element lying in first row, third column, consider first row of first matrix B dash and third column of second matrix A dash. Minus 1 into 3, minus 3. For the second row elements of B dash A dash, we consider second row of B dash and multiply the second row with each of the column of A dash. For the first element of second row of B dash A dash, that is element lying in second row, first column, we consider second row of B dash, first column of A dash. 2 into 1 is 2. For the next element, element lying in second row, second column, consider second row of B dash, second column of A dash. 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. For the third element of second row, that is element lying in second row, third column, consider second row of B dash, third column of A dash. 2 into 3 is 6. We have determined all elements of second row of B dash A dash. For the elements of third row, we consider third row of B dash and multiply this third row with each of the columns of A dash. For the first element of third row of B dash A dash, that is element lying in third row, first column, we consider third row of B dash, first column of A dash. 1 into 1 is 1. For the element lying in third row, second column, we consider third row of B dash, second column of A dash. 1 into minus 4 is minus 4. For the last element lying in third row, third column, we consider third row of B dash, third column of A dash. 1 into 3 is 3. These are the elements of the matrices B dash, A dash. Now observe here, the order of this matrix B dash, A dash is 3 by 3. The order of the matrix AB whole dash is also 3 by 3. Orders of these two matrices are equal. And also, the elements of AB whole dash are equal to the elements of B dash, A dash. Hence, we conclude that AB whole dash is equal to the matrix B dash, A dash. Therefore, this property AB whole dash equal to B dash, A dash is verified. Now observe here, to verify this property, we have to define the matrix AB. That is, we have to find the product of A and B. And we know that we can define the product only when number of columns of first matrix A is equal to number of rows of second matrix. So, this property will be applied and it can be verified only for those matrices which satisfy the condition for multiplication. In the statement, we have that for any matrices of suitable order. Here the suitable order means we have to choose the order of the matrices A and B so that here the product AB is defined. And you can verify the property AB whole dash equal to B dash into A dash. Similarly, in the third property, A plus B whole dash equal to A dash plus B dash. Here, to verify this property, we have to define the matrix A plus B. That is the sum of two matrices. We know that we can find the sum of two matrices only when both of the matrices A and B are of same order. So this property will be applicable only for the suitable orders of the matrices A and B. Observe another example. If A dash is the matrix containing element minus 2, 3, 1, 2. Read the question carefully. Here we have the matrix A dash, that is transpose of A, not the matrix A itself. And matrix B is given. Now we have to find A plus 2B whole dash. That is the transpose of the matrix A plus 2B. To find the transpose of this matrix, first we have to find the matrix A. We have matrix A dash. Using A dash, we have to find matrix A. How can we find matrix A? We use the property of transpose of the matrix. That is, we know that A dash whole dash is equal to matrix A by the first property of transpose of matrix. So, to find the matrix A, we have to find transpose of A dash. That is A dash whole dash. So, let us find the transpose of the matrix A dash. Here, matrix A is of order 2 by 2. Then its transpose, that is matrix A itself, will be of order 2 by 2. And the elements are obtained by interchanging the rows and columns of matrix A dash. The elements of first row of A dash are written in the first column of A. Elements of second row of A dash are written in the second column of A. So this is the matrix obtained by interchanging rows and columns of A dash, hence it is the matrix A. Next, we find A plus 2B. Matrix A plus 2 into matrix B. Matrix A plus 2 into matrix B. Matrix A as it is. 2 into matrix B means we multiply 2 to each of the elements of matrix B. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. 2 into 0, 0. 2 into 1, 2. 2 into 2, 4. This is the matrix 2B. Now add these two matrices A plus 2B. Sum of these two matrices is again a matrix which is obtained by adding the corresponding elements. -2 plus of -2 is -4. 1 plus 0 is 1. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 4, 6. This is the matrix A plus 2B. The question is to find A plus 2B whole dash, that is transpose of this matrix. A plus 2B whole dash is equal to, we take the transpose of the matrix A plus 2B, then the order of this A plus 2B whole dash will be 2 by 2. It is the reverse of order of A plus 2B. And the elements of first row of A plus 2B will be the elements of first column of A plus 2B whole dash. Elements of second row of A plus 2B will be elements of second column of A plus 2B whole dash. This is the matrix A plus 2B whole dash. These are some of the examples of transpose of matrices. In my next video, I will discuss symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Thank you for watching.